Unfortunately, not everyone can own a machine gun like this. There's certain rules you gotta live by. It sucks, but it's the truth. There's also licensing and a little bit of skill. Believe it or not, we got both. Welcome to the Gunner's Vault. Good evening. Hi kids. Today we're going to be talking about the PKM. But first, let me fill you all in on something. What we're actually going to be doing is shorter segments. You know, I've been talking about guns and stuff, and it's been going, 19, 20 minutes and stuff like that. What we're going to start now is doing 5-minute clips. We're going to go into detail like we have been. We're going to go for 5-minute clips, loaded up more often. So that means you can load it on your phone quicker, load it on your iPad, your, I don't know, your spy watch or whatever you have. You can load it quicker. So it works out in the end for y'all. I promise. I promise. Okay, so anyway, back to the PKM. Sometimes as a gunsmith, people come in and they say, hey man, I need my K98 drilled and tapped. And you go, no, I'm not going to do it. It's a piece of history. I'm not going to do it, but I do have an M48 that I will do that for you, plus I'll give you money in trade for your K98. And you hope they go for it, because you don't want to destroy history like that. Now, with a PKM, it's built on a kit, this one anyway, and there's no historical attraction to it yet, other than, well, there's none. I mean, it is what it is. But you do have customers who want things that aren't normal. Normally PKMs are black. This one, it ain't black. This one's multicam. And I must say it's a pretty badass multicam. It's painted by our friends over at Precision Coating. Thanks, Jace. It's also been modified other ways, mostly superficial. Different buttstock, different pistol grip, quick detach, and actually quick detachable rail. Rail in front, and a smaller bipod. It all makes for a little more friendly gun. It's actually a little more easier to run and gun with, believe it or not. We need to shorten the barrel, but I'm going to do that on a different barrel I have. Just hadn't got to it yet. Other than those mods and the paint scheme, the gun is a PKM. There's no difference. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and get into it. First things first. We've checked it. It's clear. We're good to go on that. You're going to notice a couple things. Normally, on a belt-fed machine gun, the top cover top cover doesn't control anything. Top cover has your feed balls in it. The feed balls are moved back and forth and feed your belt into position to get ready to strip the round, fire the round, whatever operation it does. In this case, in the PKM case, they went about it a little different way, and I kind of like it. The feed ball right here is not a feed ball. It's a belt holding ball. All it does is hold. So the belt comes up, this flips up, flips down, catches the belt, and it doesn't go down. Or it doesn't feed out. The belt just doesn't go out on the ground, which would suck while you're trying to shoot things. The other thing is, your belt feeding pawl is actually attached to the receiver of the gun. It's pinned in there pretty good. Trust me, I put it there. I know. Incidentally, this kit was built up on a semi-receiver that's been converted to full auto. Test fired the hell out of it because sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and I wouldn't want to turn out a bad product, so I test fired the hell out of it. It's rough being me sometimes, it really is. But anyway, back to the gun. Top cover, as I said, belt holding pawl, belt feeding pawl. You'll see it move here in a little while. Your top cover also has this little ramp right here. See if y'all can see that? Little ramp right there. Alright, that little ramp controls your round as it's being stripped from the belt. These two, we'll call them the belt holding, what are we going to call that? You know what? Let me find out what that is, and I'll be back.
Yeah, I got the inner and outer bag separated. Those things were stuck pretty
Oh yeah, I
rust.
saw that, man. Good job, good job. But check it out. Getting a lot more hits on
Oh,
the
look at
Gunner's
that.
Vault, man.
That's awesome.
A lot of questions and stuff too, man. So, speaking of questions, guys, if y'all have a question for us, send it in. Email, carrier pigeon, smoke signal, whatever. Just send it in. If I can't answer, Jeff can, Ryan can, somebody can. We'll get you an answer. Guaranteed. Man, if you want us to climb a mountain, I got bad knees, but I'll hire a Mexican. He'll climb a mountain for me. We'll get you the answer. No doubt. Send it in.
Politicians are trying to put a hurt on our Mexican hiring process.
I know, man.
That's the
See, I'm actually Mexican, so I can say that stuff. Ryan, I don't know about though.
I'm just talking about the politicians, not the Mexicans.